Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Tim Muhammad, I'm back again. I want to talk to y'all about something very important. This. See that? See that? See that? I want to talk to y'all about Message to the Black Man in America. I want to talk to y'all about that book because that's the book that I think every black family in and out of America should have a copy of this book. Growing up in school, I was not a big reader. This is actually the first book I've read up in my life from cover to cover. I got through school off like memory. I did good on tests. I didn't do homework. I did my homework like minutes before the beginning of that class. I used to always get in trouble for my homework not being good. I used to always get in trouble for not turning in homework, but I did well in tests because I just needed the meat of it, and then I can retain the information and then just put it back on paper. So, it was very interesting to me that I even had the will to want to read a book in my 30s. But this ain't just a book, y'all. Message to the Black Man. This is not just a book. This should be up on your shelf with your Holy Quran. This should be up on your shelf where your King James Bible is at. This should be on the shelf this should be on your top shelf. Don't take this book lightly. This book have changed millions of lives in and out of America. This book has waken up millions of black men, of black, brown, yellow, red, and even some white people have gained knowledge from this book. If you don't have this book up in your repertoire, of books, y'all is missing out on a lot of great information. The first page of the book is so mind-blowing. Coming from someone who went to church almost 3 times a week, growing up Christian, like most of us do. When you read the first page of this book, it almost makes you sit back and like, whoa, I never looked at it like that. This book opens talking about how we praise a mystery God. Huh? A lot of us is praising a mystery God. We say we believe in God. We say he gave us life. We say he's our rock. We say he's our salvation. But if someone asks you how do he look, some of these fools will say God don't have a body. Some people say God is not man. Then how could he have created you? How could immaterial create material? I'm going to say it again. How could immaterial, meaning ghost, wind, gas, or whatever, spirit, how can they create material, solid material, skin, flesh, bones, trees, sun, moon, water? How can that happen? It makes you leave your common sense to get into some spookism, right? This book takes a shot at that as soon as you open up the cover. It lets you know, and it gives you Bible verses to reassure you Bible scholars where this information is coming from. This ain't just coming from the messenger. The messenger was taught by Allah, who came in a person, a Master Farah Muhammad, who praise is due to forever. This book changed my life. That book made me get rid of my slave name. That book gave me knowledge of self. That book made me stop being a plaything for white folks and be proud to be black. Because a lot of us, we try to put on the outside that we black and proud, but without any knowledge of self, what is you proud of? If you grow up in the school systems in America and you black, what did they give you to be proud of? What is you truly proud of? What did your teacher teach you that made you proud to be black? Your open enemy is not going to give you nothing that they think can raise you up above them. They're not here to make you proud. They're not here to lift up your spirit. Most of these devils is just here for a job and to continue the school to prison pipeline. I'm gonna say it again. Most of these teachers, right, have no compassion for the black student, the Arab student, the Mexican student, the Puerto Rican student, the Chinese student. Huh? You can't take off your white supremacy and leave it at the door and go into the schoolyard and think, go into the schoolroom and think you can teach unbiasedly. That's not real. You can't do it. How you gonna think someone else can do it? You mean to tell me y'all think the same people that had us enslaved, that is treated us so horrible throughout the time, who still won't give us reparations, huh? Who still won't right the wrongs of the past, right? They want to tell us to forget about it. Stop complaining about it. That was a long time ago, huh? But they don't say that like to the Jews. They don't tell the Jews to stop bringing up Hitler, huh? They don't tell the Jews to stop bringing up the Holocaust. So why would you be ashamed to bring up your Holocaust? That was 10,000 times worse. Way longer. Whether the Holocaust was 6 years or 9 years. Black people in America, in North America, been under the boot of these devils for over 400 years. I didn't say 6 to 9 years. And no one came to step up and help us and say, stop doing those people like that. No one came into America to check America for the inhumane ways they were treating other humans, since we all is one family, right? Y'all buy that shit? We the only ones, and when I say we, the black man and woman up in America, we are the only ones that expect to hold this stability of one family, one love. Because we've been a fools for far too long. We've been taking the whip for far too long. This book right here makes you take the whip, destroy the person that was whipping you, huh? And it don't make you go with them. It makes you want to teach them and become a better person who you was, right? And make sure that never happens to you or anyone else in your family again. Take the whip. And what I mean by take the whip, take the whip from the oppressor and show them how it feels. This book, hold on, Michelle. I'm gonna show y'all what this book inspired me to do. Tell Mom, Michelle. I'm gonna show y'all just a couple of other books that y'all should have in your repertoire. If you a black man or woman, and you have children, and you know like I do, when we grew up under Christianity, we know Christianity did not give us the tools to operate properly in this white supremacist world. We know that. And if you say you don't know that, you're going to find out, yet still. But the fact is, growing up in America, being taught this form of Christianity, keep you as a slave. So let me get back to the books. Get this book, first. Come on, y'all. The Fall of America. There's so much stuff in this book. It'll blow your mind and let you know what's really going on. You see, I'm still working on this book, right? Come on, y'all. You want to know where the devils came from? Or you want to know where Caucasians came from? You want to know how did they get here? You want to know why you and I can stay in the sun and the sun won't kill us, but they better not try it? That's how you know that they couldn't build the pyramids. You know? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Who don't got this? If you don't have this book in your repertoire, that's why you got diabetes. That's why you're so afraid and you can't wait to get your shots, right? To get your shots, right? Y'all claim y'all believe in Jesus. Would Jesus have gotten back? Would Jesus get a vaccine? Do you think Jesus would have accepted a vaccine from the Romans? Christians, huh? Would Jesus get a vaccine from the Romans? Y'all gotta be kidding me. So these are just a couple books. I'm sure y'all like one more. This is a thin book. We need these books in our children's library. They teaching us about the great things, and in school we are taught the great things, all the great accomplishments that white people have done in American history. Being black, you sit in the class and it demoralizes you. When it get to the black era in history, we learned we were slaves and we picked cotton and we was animals in trees with bones up in our nose. That's what our open enemy have taught us. Even though there's so much information to disprove it, they still teach us that type of nonsense to this day in 2021. So let's get this book. This book here will help fight off some of that white supremacist programming that's in our minds. That same programming that make it easy for us to kill like one another, because we think so little of one another, right? It's like stepping on a roach. You don't think that much of a roach's life. It's nothing. It's just a roach. You step on it, you crush it. You get enough white supremacist programming in you through the TV, through coming up in school, you won't think that much of yourself. So let's get this book here. 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro. By J.A. Rogers. Get this book, y'all. So hopefully, y'all kind of get my gist. I don't want to get too deep, but I'm gonna finish it off again. Get this book, y'all. We need this book. This book is what'll change a black tramp to becoming a black queen. This book right here changes a black lowlife, drug dealing, gang banging, pimp, nothing, thug, lowlife into a black god. This book right here takes all fear out of you. I know it did all of that stuff for me. May Allah continue to bless you and your family. I'm so happy to be back. Hit that like and subscribe button. Tim Muhammad, I'm out.